Today, I am reviewing the Dell Pro Micro Business Desktop. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. If you are still rocking a massive, dust-collecting tower under your desk just to run Excel and a few browser tabs, you are wasting serious space. I've been putting the new Dell OptiPlex Micro with the Intel Core Ultra5 processor through its paces for the last 2 weeks, and it is a stark reminder of how much power we can actually fit into something the size of a thick paperback book. Let's be clear about what this machine is. It is not a gaming rig, and it is not a workstation for rendering 8K video. It is a purpose-built business tool. The Core Ultra5 235T is the star of the show here. In my testing, this chip handled everything from heavy multitasking with dozens of Chrome tabs open to running complex datasets in local applications without a single stutter. The transition to DDR5 memory is really noticeable here compared to the previous generation of these micro PCs. Everything feels snappier, and the 512GB NVMe drive ensures that your boot times are practically non-existent. If you want to check out the current pricing or see the specific configuration options available right now, you can find links below the video. The physical design is exactly what you would expect from the OptiPlex line. It is a utilitarian, matte black box that is designed to disappear. I mounted this one on the back of a standard VISA monitor, and it completely cleaned up my desk. If you have a cluttered workspace, this is a massive quality of life upgrade. The port selection is surprisingly generous for the size. You get enough USB ports to handle your peripherals, and the combination of HDMI and DisplayPort means you can run a triple monitor setup without needing a dedicated graphics card. Now, let's talk about the reality of using this daily. The cooling fan is audible when you are pushing the processor, but it never reached that high-pitched whine that you get from smaller, cheaper mini PCs. It stays relatively quiet during standard office workloads. However, you need to be realistic about the limitations. Because this is a micro form factor, there is virtually zero room for internal upgrades beyond the RAM and the SSD. If you are the type of person who likes to tinker with hardware or throw in a secondary drive, you are going to be frustrated by the lack of internal bay space. Another point of contention is the included wired keyboard and mouse. They are standard issue, budget-friendly business peripherals. They work, but they are nothing special. If you already have a mechanical keyboard or a high-end mouse you love, you're going to want to swap these out immediately. I think Dell includes them just to check a box, but they do not really match the premium internal specs of this machine. If you are a business user or someone who works from home and needs a rock-solid, reliable machine that just works, this is a fantastic value. It is secure, it comes with Windows 11 Pro, and it has the enterprise-grade build quality that Dell is known for. It is perfect for accountants, administrative professionals, or anyone who needs a secondary machine for a home office. But if you are a creative professional who needs a dedicated GPU for video editing, or if you are looking for a gaming machine, you should absolutely look elsewhere. This is not for you. I also want to mention the Wi-Fi 6E connectivity. I tested this in an area of my office where my older laptop usually struggles to maintain a stable connection, and the OptiPlex held a rock-solid signal the entire time. It is a small detail, but for anyone working in a building with a lot of interference, it makes a world of difference. Is it worth the money? If you value your desk space and you need a machine that is going to survive years of daily use, then yes. You are paying for the reliability of the OptiPlex ecosystem and the efficiency of the latest Intel mobile class architecture. Just keep in mind that you are buying into a closed system. You aren't going to be upgrading the processor later, and you aren't going to be adding a massive graphics card. If you are okay with that, you will likely be very happy with the performance. Before you make a final decision, I recommend clicking the links below the video to see the current deals and ensure you are getting the specific RAM configuration that fits your needs. I personally think 16GB is the sweet spot for this machine, but check the listings to see if there are other bundles that might save you a few dollars. In short, the Dell Pro Micro is a refined, efficient, and professional-grade machine that succeeds because it knows exactly what it is. It is not trying to be everything to everyone, it is just trying to be the most reliable, compact computer on your desk. For most office workers and home professionals, that is more than enough.